Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Here's what happened on our previous shows. We're streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Happy Thursday. Welcome into another thrilling episode of PBKC Live. We're back for our Thursday cash game. It's me, Mikey B.
Sit up straight.
I am joined by the ever-famous superfan.
I'm taller than you.
You're taller than me when I am not slouching. You're definitely taller than me when I am slouching. I am joined by Matt
I
Fagan.
think I'm a slouch, so you don't. There we go.
Hey!
I feel better.
Yeah, woo. All right, I'm joined by Matt Fagan. We're live already for our Thursday afternoon cash game. Double board bomb pots galore.
Nice. Just jump right into it. I'm looking at Gustavo.
Gustavo with a set of
Gustavo.
jacks.
We'll find out who in the chat watches that show, Big Mouth.
Deadpool has 2 pair on the bottom. Pastor Marshall has 4 random cards. Don't know what any of them are.
4 sevens. No.
That'd be epic.
That would be funny as hell.
I have 4 of a kind. Sure, that's in your hand.
Yeah.
So,
Well, no. He does.
Set of sixes?
Wow, up and down. Oh, a boat.
Set of
Actually,
sixes.
the boat on the top board. 6 is 4 ducks.
but Gustavo has jacks full on the top board.
Dun, dun,
But
dun.
he wins the bottom board with the set of 6s? Shipping it. Oh, yeah, I didn't do that. Thanks, Matt.
Now do it.
It's coming. God dang it. Rough start to the day.
No, it's all right. It's an audience participation show. You gotta get the audience involved.
I've been used to working the last couple of Friday and Saturday nights. I'm normally not up this early to do commentary and stuff,
No.
so I'm still trying to wake up.
I had to be reminded of Mikey B coming to do the show.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Right before we went on, I'm like, where the heck is Ernest? Because I was expecting him. Then I looked at the thing again. I'm like, oh wait, it's Mikey B.
You went from thinking, man, I'm stuck with a toolbox to, well, at least I have someone that knows what's going on in this building.
You know, he said all hockey season he was going to invite me on the podcast. And
He's an
never
idiot.
once.
Stop listening to him. I do a podcast with him every week, and he's an idiot. For those of you at home that don't know, I say that with all the love in my heart, but
Yes.
he's still an idiot.
All 3 specks of it. No.
4.
4. I'm sorry.
It's a good day.
All right. Now that double board bomb pod business is finished, we can get on
With the real
to the
reason.
cash game. I'm sure Mikey B can handle a play-by-play for one hand.
Let's do it.
I forgot something in the
Bye,
to handle
Matt.
something. I'll be back.
Is that a threat or a promise? All right. Steve has Jack 5 of clubs. I already know what Matt's doing. Myself and Ernest, we do a wrestling podcast called the Take 3 Wrestling Podcast with a few of our friends that comes out Friday on the Earnestly Speaking Podcast Network. You can find that there. Ernest also does other podcasts with other people.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. Matt just saved all of our lives over here by turning the fan on.
I was missed, I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's 5510 DFS Brats. Yes. I don't miss much about living in Wisconsin, but the nice cool breeze coming off the lake in the summertime. I
You
miss
ain't
that.
lying.
I also miss not having to pay to park at Brewer games because my parents' house is so close to the stadium. Just walk down there.
He ain't lying.
I'm a Marlins fan. They're like, how many Marlin games do you go to? I'm like, it's sad. I've been to more Brewer games than Marlin games since they opened that stadium.
I'm not going to lie to you. Part of me was contemplating switching my shift with someone to go on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week because the Angels are in town. And there's a potential thought that one Mr. Shohei Ohtani may pitch in one of those games. So
Nice.
if he does pitch in one of those games, may not be at work that day. I'm just saying.
Well, I'll probably take in some more Marlin games going forward this year. Ooh, aces for Deadpool. Deadpool. Oh, the case ace on the flop for maximum pain.
Woke up and chose violence. Skylar, our dealer, decided to come right with the pain to start.
Yeah. Oh, calling it.
He's
Yeah,
going to let him
it's
hang himself.
in the turn. Well, he picked up some outs
Sick.
at least.
Just don't put a 4 up there, because if you put a 4 up there, it's going to be absolute carnage. Carnage card is a 4.
No, Deadpool is Deadpool.
I'm Batman.
No, I'm Batman.
No, you're super fan.
No, look, I got the keychain.
You're
to prove
super
it.
fan.
I got the keychain to prove it. I'm Batman. I would
Will
say that
he
my
call 2
my
1/4?
sister got me that keychain. She says, if you were one of the Batmen, you'd be frickin' Lego Movie Batman. So she got me that
She
keychain.
ain't lying. That's great. That Batman's fantastic. I've seen that movie 150 times. That Batman's epic.
Probably because I have jumped into a conversation with that line, but long before that movie came out. Relax, everybody. I'm here.
Set of A's is good.
And a 9. Well,
Or
it's not quite as
Silva.
painful.
What's
Oh,
happening?
and getting bet into it. Party time. Excellent.
Did he call him? He called him with ace 4. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Silva saying good luck in today's stream. I don't think it's us that needs the luck.
No, he called him.
Yeah.
He just threw him 3 black chips. He definitely called him.
Yeah.
Here, take these. I don't want them.
That never happens when I play. I gotta earn all my chips.
You know what? These chips, I don't like these ones. You take them. No, it doesn't work that way. sir.
Where is this game?
Sign me up for that.
Shouldn't talk about playing so much. I gotta take it easy.
Mm.
Rebuild my bank. I mean, I took a beating out in Vegas. and I'm going just tournament. I'm going back next month, but not to play.
Going on a trip with the wife?
Yeah, it's going to be our anniversary, and we couldn't go to a lot of the shows she wanted because of COVID last year. So this is like a makeup trip. So we're doing all the shows that COVID canceled last year.
Well, that sounds delightful.
I said I might do another one of those futures bets. I mean, I did make some money on betting the Panthers to win the division, so I might do that again.
That ended up being a good bet. A pimp named Hawk, less than 1 week,
Yes.
baby.
Yeah. I'm doing the Thursday show in the big multi-flight that we're
I'm here
having next
Friday.
week. Yep.
I'm in here Friday.
I believe it's me and Brian G for the Thursday show. 8s and jacks, and well, nobody can trip up yet, so the jacks leading. Steve drawing 2 cards.
Yeah, special shout out to our production crew today. Just JT and Brian.
Brian, yeah.
2-man crew. Jacks are good, bud. Bud. They're good, bud.
Wise.
Err.
Yeah, it has not been a good start for Steve, but this game can turn around quick.
we've seen it happen before.
Oh, yes.
All it takes is one dealer to wake up and choose violence.
The hockey thing. In early betting, the Panthers have been picked to finish third by the Vegas handicappers in the division.
Has anybody made any moves in your division?
No. I said that was the first return, so I kind of wanted to go out to Vegas like right now before that changes. Like third? Really? Picked us fourth last year, and we won by a wide margin.
Who do they have ahead of you?
Tampa? They have Toronto as the favorite early on, and Tampa second, Panthers third. So I said, let me get some more money on that.
Call with 6-7. Get adventurous. Let them know you're here. Everybody in the chat, hello, hello. Can't wait to have all y'all come hang out with us.
Yeah, that's going to be a time. Oh, suited ace queen.
That's pretty good.
If you can't raise with that, what are you even doing here?
Hanging out with my friends.
Not for these stacks. I mean, I like hanging with my friends too, but
that's a pretty good one. What is Deadpool going to do?
There, we got a bit. All right, so Deadpool's got a lot of outs here. Well behind, but he's going to chase that.
All right.
He's going to bet that.
Let me see what I can finagle with. Hold on.
That is an excellent question, DFS Brats. Not actually sure. It's normally either 5 to 15 or 1,000 to 25.
I'm gonna. Everybody here is probably sitting over. All right, a minimum 1,000 is what we've been told.
Reliable yet anonymous sources tell me that the minimum is 1,000.
1 million. Excellent.
Well, Pimp Name Hawk, yes, way better.
I didn't even.
I was going to say, what did we do?
Anything. I think I just moved the microphone closer to my face.
I moved my mic a little closer to my mouth and projected a bit more. All right, so a new dealer coming in. We got Crazy Kevin.
Crazy Kevin.
All right, Kevin. Well, they say Kevin with a K.
Crazy Kevin.
They're like, he's not crazy. I'm like, oh, go out drinking with him sometime.
I'm only speaking from personal experience. Oh, I guess Kevin didn't get the memo about one in the box.
Right, one in the box and then one either above or below.
He didn't get that memo.
Nope.
So unfortunately, without that memo,
up in the booth, James is probably wigging out and saying, someone tell him not to do that. But
we have no graphics.
This is going to be the only hand that it's relevant, so.
I'm going to guess somebody has a straight flush.
A straight flush. Really?
I don't know why. I'm just getting frisky with Squadouche.
You're not bending time again on me, are you?
Maybe.
I was so proud of myself for bending time. Finally,
know.
one last
I know,
week.
I
I
was
was
here.
like, yes, one time. That's all I was looking for.
I am the real true time bender.
No, I think I need about 50 more before I catch you. So I'm like, let's just start with one and work my way up.
Oh, chop it up. Chippity chop.
Get to the chopper.
My wife is giving me
You sound like
$15 to
Chewbacca just
$20.
woke up.
That's how I feel.
Like a yawn.
Yeah, exactly. 15 to 20 bucks. Ship it.
With $20, you can come to the Action Palace and play for a fabulous high-hand promotion.
Yeah.
Just don't bet heads up ever. I don't know. The players keep telling me that's a rule. I've never heard of it, like, ever. They're like, no, that's the rule. I'm like, I don't think that's right.
New rule.
I said, if, you know, one of my bosses tells me that, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I really believe you guys. Can't even say that with a straight face before you're laughing so hard you can't breathe. I truly believe you.
So we got Queen Jack against Trays.
Turn card is definitely going to be like the 10 of spades for absolute carnage. Nope, not going to see it.
Nope. No, I'm going to take my red ball and go home. Not playing.
Hit him with the, screw you guys, I'm going home. Ooh. So, Matt,
Yes.
thought process here. If you have pocket threes, are you aggressive with pocket threes, or are you limping and seeing flops with pocket threes?
Depends on the table. With these guys, I'm definitely limping.
Okay.
They're never folding any raise, and I'm just going to get crushed unless I flop a set.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
A lot of people think playing the cards. Yes, playing the cards is great strategy, but you got to play the people as well.
Also, if you're a time bender like myself, you'll know if you're going to hit a set or not. So knows if you should bet or not.
Telling you that time bending thing, it's only good for like a few seconds. You got to get it up to like an hour. That way you can look at the Powerball drawing.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately,
and then buy the ticket right before they close.
I haven't mastered that one yet. We're still working on that one. A couple of failed experiments. King Queen fell in love with their hand and bet it and got everybody else to fold. That's what Pastor Marshall does. Cleans the chips,
I was
cleans
going
the
to say he
tables.
cleans the chips a lot more than the table.
Well, I mean, he probably was worried about some conjunctivitis getting on the table, so he scraped it and then was like, oh, let me get this off the table so nobody else gets it.
Conjunctivitis is nasty, to be fair.
Exactly.
All right.
Folds around to
9 deuce, no.
Arnold Palmer Invitational.
No, we're not going to play some Nintendo. Not playing
I
with
feel like
power.
we should change his name to Arnold Palmer Invitational with that hat on. Pastor Marshall folds.
Yeah.
35, folds around. Deadpool gets the win. Sega Genesis.
Nintendo, then Super Nintendo, then N64. So I'm a child of the 8-bit era.
I remember the great video game console Sega CD that everybody despised, like the bubonic plague.
There's a reason everybody despised
It was awful.
It was terrible.
It was awful. That was another. They had a different one. They had Sega Saturn. They had Sega CD. They also had Dreamcast.
It's thinking.
Yeah.
Like, what's it thinking about?
So what's it thinking about?
Is it like Skynet? Gonna like kill us all? Gustavo. Didn't play the Kennel Club hand. Okay, we now must ridicule him for the rest of the show. Or at least until he gets it again and plays it.
Boo!
If he gets it again and plays it, he will have earned redemption.
Maybe. Sixes versus
Ace
seven.
suited.
Suited.
That's my favorite saying that the players have. They were suited. It's so awesome. So yeah, of course that's what you can get. R. Silva says Marshall's 0% VPIP. Is he just conservative or tight? I'm like, well, to be fair, we've only just started. So if it's still that way in about half an hour, sure, make that call.
It's going to take him a minute to wake up. What is going on?
All right, going to try to push him off an ace, and he will find that difficult.
Sorry, I'm catching up on.
Nope. So Marshall's got the check mark. He will win the hand as long as he does not fold. He's like, how do I win this? And I'm like, you either got to make a bet so redonkulously over the top that Marshall starts thinking about a higher ace. At 400. Because right now he's got ace. He's got two pair with a jack kicker, so it's going to be tough for him to fold. Well, not going anywhere for a while. Grab a Snickers. Technically, he's telling the truth. He does have two pair. It's a lot easier for us to sit here and say that because, you know, we can see the cards, but yeah, in Vegas, that hand's dead. Yeah, I'm confused. I wouldn't say there
are no rules.
I wouldn't say there's no rules. There's just fewer rules than normal.
I feel like there should be a rule specifically for this game. And as someone who's commentated this game quite a bit, Matt, I want your opinion.
Okay.
Anytime that a player flips one of their cards over,
Right.
they should get hit by a high-powered tennis ball launcher,
You're back on
like
that.
American Gladiators. Yeah, his hand would have been dead.
Yeah, his hand dead instantly. The second he turned a card over.
But so what I was saying was this: if he flips over one of his cards, he should get hit with the high-powered tennis ball launcher from the tournament area.
Right.
Now,
Well, you didn't
hold on.
pitch that to the higher ups, having it out on the track.
Josh might be listening. That's why I'm doing this now. See, now the other problem here is whenever Marshall came over here and touched one of his cards,
Right.
and flipped one of his cards over. Now he should have to go run the entire track while getting shot with high-powered tennis ball launchers.
See,
so that's what I was pitching. You just didn't let me get there.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry.
Punishment for touching others' cards.
Yeah, I'm not a violent man, but
That's a great idea.
That is a back fist him right off the table kind of offense. Reaching over and
Exactly.
touching my card, just like bam.
He might be fast enough to get away from one, maybe 2 shots. I don't know. We'll see.
No,
Who's shooting?
I am. Oh, okay. The tennis balls. I was going to say, like, I am deceptively
Wow.
fast.
Wow.
Bam.
A pimp named Hawk. I haven't. With the exception of letting somebody else touch somebody else's cards.
Yeah, we are not in that business of pimp named Hawk. It is an unwritten rule.
It's bad enough that I almost fell asleep earlier today, knowing I had to come to work. I'm not going to be able to keep track of stuff.
Right. And besides, even if we did do that, which we wouldn't, we're 15 minutes behind. It's not like we could correct any of those.
We are not in the Matrix. Ooh, Royal Flush alert. Royal Flush alert. Alert. He had the king. He had the king for the Royal Flush draw alert.
Yeah.
I said alert.
Yeah, even when I go play, I don't do that, a pimp named Hawk. I mean, unless it's something like really egregious that affects the outcome of the hand that I'm in, I still won't say anything.
Yeah, I tend to not pay attention when I play. I'm the worst. Somebody's like, "Oh, it's on you." I go, "Oh, really?" Fold.
Like when I turned over a straight and the dealer's like 2 pair and was about to push the pot. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Take another look. Just real quick. I'd appreciate it.
That's good. I'm probably going to tip you more than that guy, too, so give me the money.
Oh, that's a Garen frickin' T. There is.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
Oh, what?
I'm going to boo.
Garen damn T. It wasn't me.
Yeah, me either. Let's see, Saturday. I know who it was on Saturday. I'm not going to dispose.
I was on Saturday, and it wasn't me.
You were?
Yeah, it was me and Brittany. Wasn't me, though.
You weren't supposed to disclose anything.
Oh, whoops. Well, we don't know it was Saturday. Could have been Friday. In which case, I don't know anything.
That was me.
Oh, well, then you're not supposed to disclose.
I didn't do it. Flush draws.
Playing them draws.
8 outs.
3 overs to Steve's 5, so that, well, I was going to say that has a chance, but he snap called.
Flush.
Diamond.
Oh.
Yeah, he's only, well, not the nuts, because the pair of 7s are out there.
Oh, 1 in 4 hours? That ain't bad. Don't do it,
Steve's
Steve.
like, let me see. Are my 7s and 5s any good here?
Steve has been the belt of the whipping. He's not been doing very well with the
belt of the whipping.
Belt of the whipping. I mean, you could be good if you were playing 4-card board. Can you take the 7 back and try again? Put another river out. Nope.
Yes, he did.
As I throw stuff. Charlotte Hornets star Miles Bridges arrested late last night for domestic violence in Los Angeles.
That is very bad.
Yeah, you were supposed to get a big contract this offseason. Now you might play basketball in the California Penal League.
Wait, I thought that was a baseball league.
No, they have a basketball league too.
Okay. Rookie sensation, Ricky Vaughn, out of the California Penal League in his major league debut.
Let me text basketball enthusiast Ernest.
Just a disappointing spring all around here in South Florida. Panthers and Heat #1 seeds and no titles to show for it.
And they're gone.
Steve flopping a monster. About
Oh,
time.
hey!
Steve has been just getting. Oh, and he boats
And he
up.
boats up, but nobody has an ace.
Dun, 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 dun. You're gonna need a bigger boat. No, don't bet, Steve.
Fold.
No, I'm checking and going here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Unfortunately, all the fish have left the stream. Yay! Thinking to myself, I screwed up. I should not have bet.
Well, Oaks Poker, not much.
Oh, what up, Oak Tie?
I would say Steve's chip count, but that was the first hand he's won. Here's hoping he doesn't watch the stream later.
Good luck, Ernest.
Oh, God.
Jeez, diabetes take the wheel.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I thought I was bad. I drank a Red Bull, have a share-sized Skittle. And
Are you sure? Are we sure he drank it? Because that sounds so thick. It's almost like a soup. You'd have to get a spoon and like.
Probably. So I
eat
got
it
I got
spoonful at
a
a
20.
time.
I got a 28-ounce strawberry grape Mamba Forever body armor. I drink a Red Bull, and I have a share-sized bag of Skittles. And I thought I was going to get diabetes today, and Marshall somehow beat me twice. God.
He is amazed by his digestive prowess. All right, well, we don't know what Marshall has. Jason's got top pair.
I'm going to guess that Pastor Marshall has, like, 3-5 suited.
3-5.
He was the big blind.
In hearts.
Straight flush draw. He bet $95. Let's go. 3-5. Here you go. Now he's got a pair of threes.
Five on the river. 5 on the river. Nope.
Buddy, he's got 3-5 of hearts. Just flops a straight, hits a flush. Had a straight flush redraw.
You're way
Way
good.
Show a 3. At least give me a 3, Marshall.
Nope. You'll get nothing and like it, sir.
Oh, well.
Yeah, we had Marshall
Pardon
on as a special guest commentator for part of the show last Thursday, and many pearls of wisdom and betting strategies and all sorts of things. And he always followed it up with the disclaimer: "Set the guy down 3,000." So it was a rough day for Marshall. To be fair, I didn't think he played bad at all. I thought he played pretty good, but just the river was just decimating him all day. I started having flashbacks. I'm like, that's how my WSOP event went. I was doing so good and making a lot of smart, good moves, but just kept getting rivered, man.
That sounded good.
All right, Deadpool flopping the devil.
A whole bunch of 6s.
It's all for you, Damien.
Ooh.
And
Check
nope,
mark.
Jason needed a heart to keep it alive, but he is done like dinner. Not with that negative attitude, and not with those cards either.
Fine, I call.
Yeah. It's got 2 pair.
Yeet. A billion. I cannot beat you, the man says.
Very painful.
Very. That one felt about as good as, kicking a door jam.
Why would you kick a door jam?
You wouldn't, but some people are waking up first thing in the morning, wham, kick the door jam, and like, ow, my toe, I think I just broke it. That's about as much fun, right? Oh. So did you hear the cheater alert at the WSOP? Girl got caught bringing in chips from the tournament the night before and got disqualified.
Oh. Dun, dun, dun.
Hi, Brittany. How are things downstairs? Hope all is well. So let me see if I can find the poker news
I
article.
do not know a pimp named Hawk.
I don't know that they actually know whom it was. Let me see. I don't know. I mean, they probably obviously have her information, but they didn't release it. Let's see. Yeah. She gone. And it's gone.
Well, I won't dispute you a pimp named Hawk. I would. Right. I mean, it would definitely get you a WSOP banning, lifetime ban.
Should.
But I don't know if you get banned from everything everywhere. That gets tied into releasing the name. So, I mean, they can't really enforce a ban like that if they don't release the name.
I mean, unless they do something on a non-discreet, like, email to any of their partners or stuff like that.
Ooh, Deadpool flopping the straights. Or not the straight, the sets. Why did I say straight?
I don't know.
That was dumb. And he's betting like it. Does get a call. And, yeah, Steve's flush is dead. Best thing that can happen to his hand is a king on the river, which will do absolutely nothing. Stop Deadpool.
I can't type today.
Yeah, but Steve's like, I've had enough of your shenanigans, sir.
Shenanigans. Oh, you mean shenanigans? Do, 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 do. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There it is. Yeah, so somebody took a photo.
It says, Favre, what's that place you like to eat at with all the goofy stuff? Is
Oh,
Brett,
you mean shenanigans?
is Brett Favre in the chat? Because it says Favre.
Oh, you mean shenanigans?
Oh, from Super Troopers, Fabra with a B.
Farva.
Farva. Or is it Farva? Okay.
Farva.
I just read it out loud. I'm like, wait, what's that? That's the half cheesehead in me talking. I'm like, wow, Brett Favre's in the,
Oh,
in the chat.
the place
That
with the
would rule.
place with the mozzarella sticks?
Yeah. No, Steve has got. He's got the whole world in his hand. Flopping what the Germans call das Nuts.
I don't know. So, yeah, so somebody posted the picture on Twitter, and then the comments after, seems like this is at least the second time for her. The same chick did the same thing the other day. I accused her, and they did nothing.
Ooh.
So.
A little controversy. A little controversy.
So somebody put the same person. This girl took chips out of her pocket, added them to the table, got caught, confessed, and only got a 1-round penalty in the ladies' event.
Saith what?
See, and then someone shared like their chip stack where I guess the same thing kind of happened. How the color is completely different.
Yeah.
Like it's just so blatantly
the
obvious. It's so blatantly obvious. So yeah. Yes.
See, that's when. See, that's when I would channel my inner Gordon Ramsay. Get your jacket and get out.
Yeah. My table says that she took the chips from last night's tournament and brought them to today's tournament, but they were the wrong chip set.
Right. They changed the chips.
Gotcha. To quote the great Dave Chappelle, gotcha.
And to this flop, it's Gustavo. Putting out the big bet with K9.
Hey, with the
See,
kennel,
you
with the
play
kennel.
K9,
Hey!
yeah. See? Good on you.
That's our cheating scandal of the day here.
Well, not here, obviously.
No. Just the cheating scandal of the day.
Right.
Definitely not in this building, because I think if they did, someone would have been hockey punched by now. Get out of here. Just yeet. Have security just walk up behind him. Yeet. Send him out the door. I hope you don't fall too hard. Oh, new dealer alert. Pauline.
We're going to have Miss Pauline come in.
$80. Yeah, okay. Baking soda my butt.
That's Pauline, not Colleen, a pimp named Hawk.
Pauline the pulverizer.
Pauline, yes. The pulverizer. Wow, that's. Snitches get ditches. No, wait, I said it wrong. Snitches end up in ditches. All right, it's time for everybody's favorite game, Double Board Bomb Pot.
Boop bop dee.
Into the flops we go.
Yay, Pauline.
All right, wow, look how pro with all those clubs.
All the clubs.
Straight draw on the
All
bottom.
the aces.
Yeah. It's got, there's a lot going on there.
We get a bet from blank card, blank card, blank card, blank card. Bet's 150. Deadpool's gone. Jason's gone. Gustavo's gone.
All right, well,
Oh.
Marshall hits the nut flush on the bottom.
And old Tony, what's up?
And he's still got a gut shot straight. Or it's a flush draw and the gut shot straight draw.
We got a raid.
And he hits neither.
A pimp named Hawk. Let me look. Hold on. Okay. So the 6th through the 10th, when you guys are here, it's just the satellites on Wednesday day and night, and then it's just the Thursday flight, satellite Thursday night, Friday flight, satellite Friday night, Saturday.
So satellites.
Yes,
Those
it's
nights.
satellites
That's it.
or the
Or the multi-flight.
yes, or the multi-flight.
Choose your destiny.
That's actually above my pay grade. A pimp named Hawk. Hello to everybody. First time in the chat. Bane Job Poker, Quick Night 2, Gapty, who came over in the raid by NL Tony D.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
We're being raided.
So,
Well, that might be true, a pimp named Hawk, but unfortunately, we need the brains of the operation to set
yeah,
that
yeah,
up.
exactly. The tournament director is probably ahead of me. I'm just a guy that likes to talk.
Yeah.
There aren't a lot of us, so they let me talk a lot.
Okay, we got some hands this time around. Jason, KJ, and Gustavo. With
You
Queen
just,
10
like saying,
suited.
you just like saying his name.
No, you've never seen that show, Big Mouth.
I have, but I'm saying
No,
you
just
just like saying
that's
his name.
that's how they say it on the show. Then they add that guitar riff.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yep.
Yeah, what R. Silva said. Come for the game, stay for the community. Huzzah!
I mean, there would be nothing stopping the grind crew if they couldn't play a tournament besides a satellite from going downstairs and as a
getting
group
sit and goes going.
and do either that or get a cash game going of just you guys.
What
That
I
wouldn't
would
be hard.
What I would say, Tony D, about sit and goes is when you guys get here, talk to whoever is the floor or whoever the manager on duty is that day.
Ooh, Steve with A's and Jason with Trays.
Deadpool with 4 deuce clubs. Let's
Hey,
go.
42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. I know it's a different kind of game, but I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to give you options, suggestions.
You shouldn't have raced so much with A's. Oh, 4 deuce. Let's go. Yeet.
42 is the answer. It needs lots of fours, lots of deuces, lots of clubs.
Deuce.
And, well, that's not enough. Needs runners for straights. 4 would be the 4 or a deuce.
4 outs.
And he's,
Gonna cost
if he
him
does get
130.
it, it's gonna cost him.
He ain't scared. 4.
What's
4
this?
of hearts. 4
He's bending time again.
hearts.
Watch, he's amazing.
I thought that was Jack of hearts.
Ooh.
No, he can only hit the deuce now.
Yeah, only a deuce. And there's only one.
The deuce of diamonds is the only live deuce. Red deuce. Oh. Looking at his deuces aren't even good.
No. His deuce is counterfeited.
I'm playing 4 high. Is that
Yeah.
any good?
Jacks and 5s with a 4.
Jackson 5s with a 4. Let's go. Can I?
And he's going to bluff with it. Oh! Oh.
Is this just the walking TikTok meme? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I got counterfeited. I have 4 high. Is that good? Good call with aces, Steve. Might be the best call you've made all day.
Bang, bang! Cold-blooded. I'm Rick James.
Oh, I love it. Oh, man. Come on, Marshall.
Well, I didn't say the other part.
Marshall.
I'll definitely get in trouble for that.
Oh, yeah, that one you'll 100% get in trouble for. No, this was family
Right.
friendly.
I would think it's
That's-
PG-13, like one accidental slip, they'll let go, but if they're more than one now.
Yeah. You can eat. Marshall decided to yeet King 10.
Yeah, that's well. His food got here,
This-
so you know you gotta have priorities.
This King 10 fold sponsored by Chicken Tendies, the official folding power of the PBKC.
The Action Palace.
For all your chicken tendy needs, head to the Paddock Restaurant here at PBKC.
Oh, see, this is what I told you about Nintendo. You gotta play Nintendo sometimes.
Nah, you can drop it like it's hot. Wait, maybe. Probably not. You still may be losing your mind.
Up in here.
Up
in here.
Hya.
Pimp named Hawk, neither. That's the joke for that hand. 6-4.
Nintendo 64.
64, right. So if you got a 6-4, you've got
Gold,
Nintendo.
the game console that has the greatest game of all time, GoldenEye.
It's frickin' shooters.
That's true. He ain't lying. It also has Ken Griffey Jr. baseball.
I mean, I only talk smack about shooters just because I absolutely suck at them.
You don't want to see his hand
And I
where
get
his hit
wrecked
be at.
every time I play multiplayer. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah. Cruising down the street and his 6 foe. Yeah.
Okay, that works too. All right, Deadpool with ace-10 against Boro 6s. See, he didn't fold, and he's got chicken tendies. He raised with them. I'll raise 85 and a plate of chicken tendies because my ace-10 is awesome.
Chicken tendies! Yeet.
To which I say entirely in jest, in the state of Florida, chicken tendies do not actually play at a poker table.
What?
I don't know. I got to put that disclaimer because you know if somebody hears the show and they're like, "Oh,
You
they
can
said
win
on the show,
chicken
you're
tendies."
right." And I'm like, no.
We open at 9 a.m., correct? Is that our...
Yes.
And we close at about
3.
3. But the last hand is probably about 2:50, just so we can get everybody out of the building by 3 so that we can...
Get out.
Yes, pretty much. Marshall, bet a chicken tendy, he'll fold. $37 and half of this chicken tendy.
He's gonna bet half a chicken tendy
No problem.
and a dollop of sauce.
On Friday and Saturday, we are open until 5 a.m., by the way, since I know you guys are here during the weekend. It's 3 a.m. Sunday through Thursday, 5 a.m. Friday, Saturday.
Oh, I'd love to take you up on that, a pimp named Hawk, but unfortunately I cannot whilst I am on the clock. Dang it.
Good. All right. I'll be back in a second. I'm leaving Matt to fend for himself.
Oh, no. So apparently all the food has gotten here at the same time as we have several absentees from the table. It's like a lunch break. Oh yes, a pimp named Hawk. That is, yeah, it's getting pretty funny. I wish I could take credit for it, but that's all Mikey B. Okay, I guess they heard that cards were in the air, so everybody came running. They're like, no, can't miss a hand.
Morning, noon, or night. Why not?
All right, to the flop we go, and Jason gets the best of that with 2 pair, queens and 10s. Rainbow flop. Nobody has, well, I shouldn't say nobody. Gustavo did have runners for a straight, but yeah, just not a lot out there for that flop. Couldn't get much action on that one. All right, on to the next hand. And a new player has joined the table in seat 1. We'll get a name on this person. Ooh, Steve waking up with kings under the gun. That's always fun. Yeah, macho player, Randy. Ooh, yeah. And it's a pair of 9s for Gustavo. But up against it with the kings, Burrow. Well, I guess there is a hand he won't play, and it's 5 deuce. And I guess that's why Steve limped with kings, just so he could tomahawk chop any razor over the head. Join the club, a pimp named Hawk. Well, no, a pimp named Hawk. I actually don't, because nobody named Rick has sat at the table. I only did the Macho Man thing because a player named Randy just entered the game.
Woo. Woo.
Now, if we get a Rick at the table, I'll be happy to.
First
Dun,
name Macho.
dun. Trippy,
First-
trippy for Steve.
First name Macho, last name Man, huh?
Aw. 300.
Yeah, that was Mikey B with the woo.
300.
With
For
the woo.
Sparta.
So, random sports news. USC and UCLA are planning to leave the Pac-12 as early as 2024 for the Big Ten.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in charge of that travel schedule. Yeah.
Let's just go back to making everybody independent and setting up your own schedules.
They.
Why are we doing this conference
I
stuff?
believe I read that there was a bylaw that you couldn't join the Big Ten unless your state was bordering another state that was in the conference. And I'm pretty sure Nebraska and California do not share a border.
No.
I say Nebraska because they're the furthest
They're the
west.
furthest west.
And they got in because Iowa was in, because they don't have a border with any other state in the Big Ten. So, I mean, maybe they changed it, but USC and UCLA in the Big Ten. Wow, I guess they're tired of Wisconsin winning the Big Ten West every year, huh?
Enjoy lunchtime, Tony. I know the guys at the table are with their chicken tendies.
That's the half cheesehead in me. I'm like, they got to bring in new teams into that West Division to beat Wisconsin. I don't think there's any more conference realignment screwy shenanigans that can happen to get FAU any higher for when they join the American Athletic. I mean, love to follow UCF to the Big 12, but I just don't see it happening. With the rest of the sports program at my dear alma mater, football stadium's up to par, but basketball definitely is not. I've seen high schools with better basketball facilities than FAU. Well, a pimp named Hawk. Technically, we don't have dogs here either.
But we do have
simulcast them.
simulcasting.
Yes, we have simulcasting.
Yeah, unfortunately,
We lost the fight with PETA last election. I mean, unless he comes when the Mutt Derby's in town, but you can't bet on those.
yeah,
dogs.
those are fun though.
You can watch the dogs run, but
Yeah, well, you know,
there's no betting on them.
no legal betting.
And Miss Corey has joined the table, sort of.
Yeah,
Marshall's probably going to take a little nap now.
I was gonna say he ate his chicken tendies.
Just had a big meal, getting a massage.
Marshall, wake up. He can blame it all. on himself for napping. Everybody's folding. Gets the 8-9
suited connectors. There we go. There's a little something. Oh, Deadpool with better suited cards.
He ain't folding.
No, 0 chance.
He ain't folding either. Spades for Carnage. For just life support Carnage. Oh, boy.
A little bit. Little something for everybody.
And Jason wastes
9,
no
10
time
and spades.
blasting off. Karsten has a pair and a flush draw. I don't think he's folding. And blast off.
Finish him.
Oh my, he snap called. 2? That's
He's
good
gotta
for
dodge
ace 10.
spades.
That's good for
That's
ace
great
10.
for ace 10. Bottom board, is that a club or a spade? I can't see.
No.
No, on the turn. It's a club?
Absolute
So it looks like
carnage.
10s with an ace. Oh, it is. All right. It's okay.
Carnage.
Deadpool wins. Flawless victory. Brutality.
He gone.
That's why it's a brutality.
He gone. That was gross. Sir, what would you like for the turn to be? I'll take a queen and a 4 and a 7 and a deuce. All red cards, thank you.
yeah. Thank you, drive through. yeah.
I'll take all the red cards, please. Whatever happens, happens. Here you go. Deadpool just roundhouse kicking souls.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's got those healing powers. You can't keep him down. He'll just keep coming.
I just made the decision that I had top pair, top kicker, and I just said that you're both on flush draws and decided to yeet my entire stack in the middle. Yeet! And it won! Hooray! Yes.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good return on investment.
Oh, yeah. Massive.
Did we lose Jason in seat 2 permanently?
I believe so, at least temporarily. No, well, his bag's still there, and he's got the 2 chips, so.
He took a walk. Makes sense. I would take a walk too. Ace high flush draw, just missing everything. Much needed walk. That one hurt. King 5. King 3 in the big blind with an option. Call from Randy in seat 1 with Jack 10 off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's.
I donated to you with my own money.
Well, I mean,
That's
it's
a great quote.
It's more morally acceptable than donating somebody else's money, which you shouldn't do.
AT doll hairs. Folding.
Yeah, Arcilla, that will be pretty cool. Why do they all say that? I mean, with this cash game, with some of the players, regular players, and some that aren't here anymore, just there's table talk.
I will tell you this. There is one episode of this cash game that me and you had to talk for about 2 hours and 45 consecutive minutes.
About anything and
without
everything.
taking breaths, because the alternative was listening to people trying to buy things that they really shouldn't be buying. And
I mean, and just hardcore,
cycles.
inappropriate,
cycles.
political-esque talk.
Oh,
That would get a lot of shows shut
It wasn't
down.
even the political talk at some point. It was would you put 4 of these green chips in your mouth with the conjunctivitis
Right,
on them?
it's-
Like that
it
was
was
a
awful.
true conversation that we had to talk over for about 3 hours.
Yeah, so
At one point, I ended up muting us and almost throwing up in the trash can sitting next to me.
Yes.
So none of this is gonna.
yeah, Pimp Named Hawk.
We ready for anything?
I mean, no
we may laugh the whole time,
Yeah,
but we are ready for anything.
No disrespect to a Pimp Named Hawk and his table talk, but
we ready.
Yeah, it's. Can't imagine you got a lot that's going to throw us.
I hope we do have a good time. I absolutely hope we do.
Okay, yes. That's always welcome.
That's always welcome. But there's nothing that is going to be said that will not have us on our toes.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that yes.
Oh, definitely.
Marshall and Stevie were the ones that had the one conversation. And we literally were just like, yeah, okay, cool. We're just going to talk now because I don't think we can let that play on air. Nope, can't let that play either. Nope, not that one either. We just kept going.
Yeah, we just got the stink eye.
Well, I mean,
one of the players I said I was worried about, and I was like, whoa, man, I think he's going to be mad at me, but and then you topped me. I'm like, you know what, never mind, I'm in the clear. Thanks, buddy.
That's what I'm here for.
But seriously, those were not kind eyes.
No. No. Hungry eyes. He wants his chicken tendies back right now.
Now you got me wanting chicken tendies.
Buddy, I want chicken tendies.
Yeah. I have to get that after the show.
Yeah, probably. Oof.
Well, they don't bring us food to the booth.
No.
They don't know.
Nope.
I've seen those NFL shows. Do you have any idea what they bring to those guys' booths? Man.
Marshall, I need you to play more than one hand in the next, 7.
I know that. I said that the
It was
VPIP was low.
very,
because we're
very
early,
uncharacteristic
but now
VPIP.
we're a little over an hour into it, and he's still at 14%. So I have no clue what's going on. Are the tendies that good? I want to say yes.
He's in a coma from the tendies and the massage. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Right.
Blast off, lies.
Well, a Pimp Named Hawk, I can tell you that that is a separate business entity.
Yeah.
So
us here in the production crew have nothing to do with that.
Exactly.
No, yeah, that wasn't me. That may have been Matt, but that definitely wasn't me.
Sure as hell was not me. You will hear me root for the Jets before you ever heard me say that. No, I'm definitely not nervous. I'm like, because if he tried to get that, I'd be all like, I don't know who gave him that idea. Sure as hell wasn't me.
Yeah, I don't know. Messages.
Yeah,
messages,
Yeah,
not
okay.
massages.
Right, yes.
There's
exactly.
different pronunciations. Massages, not messages. Yes, massages. No.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
What up, Harry Potter? Harry Potter in the chamber of Superfan over here.
They sell that shirt. My wife's always bugging me to get her one every time we go to Universal.
Just buy her one.
No, man, it's like $35 for like 98 cents worth of cotton.
I didn't say it made sense. I just said do it. Logan Paul has officially signed a WWE contract.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know. He's just one of those people I'd like to punch. And like I keep saying, I'm not a violent man, but I would like to knock that guy out. He just looks like that kind of guy, like that kind of smug. You wouldn't even have to pay me to fight him either. Just put me in a ring. I'll knock him out. Oh, I would pay money for that, dude. I tell you what, Paul would not last as long in the ring with Tyson, even at his age. He won't even last as long as I lasted my first time fighting Tyson on Punch-Out. And that was not long. It was basically 3 punches and I was out.
No, he wouldn't last 30 seconds. You're right.
About.
Something like that. Oh, yeah. Floyd definitely just kind of danced with them. And oh, I knocked him out that one time. Hold on, let me hold him up. Hold on. Oh, you awake?
All
You
right,
awake?
to the
All right,
flop
cool. We'll
we
break.
go. Oh, that's all, Kirsten.
It's good when you have the 99%.
Greater than 99%.
Greater than
so it's
sign.
it's more like 99.7.
And then you have somebody bet into you.
Happy birthday to him. And it's gone.
100.0. Don't bet. Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't
Do
do
it.
it.
Do it. Do it.
Don't
Do it.
do
Do
it.
it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Don't do it. The only way you're going to get value is to check. He folds any bet. Don't do it. He has no value to bluff.
Well, I mean, it's going to be the same value either way because if he just checks, it's going to check all the way down, and any bet he's going to fold. So, I mean, the value's not going to change.
I was responding to that. Why? All right. FMU.
Looks like Pauline was looking for an escape there for a second.
Can I get out of here?
It's like, where the flip is that next dealer? It would appear to be. I was going to say it was the scrimp scampies, but the noodles are too thick. Some kind of pasta dish.
Alfredo? Chicken Alfredo?
It's a chicken Alfredo? Okay.
Black on chicken Alfredo, maybe? Maybe the black and shrimp Alfredo? The horse book will be Saturday. I believe we're giving those away on Saturday.
On Saturday.
For those of you that don't know or new into the chat, we'll be doing a book giveaway. Mixing It Up, Volume 1, getting started with Horse Poker with a book written by the Mizrahi brothers and Chris Fox Wallace. We'll be giving that away, I believe, on Saturday's show. New deal in the box, Mr. Brian L. coming on in. Ooh, wah.
Will you give it to me?
Get up or down with the sickness.
Did you ever hear the jazz version?
No.
It's on the soundtrack to the Dawn of the Dead remake. It is fantastic.
I'll have to check that out on the way home.
Because the lyrics are the same, but it's like smooth jazz, and none of the lyrics change, and it's hysterical. When he strums up the jazz band for like the big refrain and the big jazz band pipes up, he just says, looks at him, Charlie, will he give it to me? And then the mute.
King Deuce 10, Jack 4 Jack. 281-330. 8004.
Oh, trippy for Karsten. Anybody else?
And he's got and he has a straight draw.
Yeah, he does. He got shot straight on the bottom as well. So I think he'll stick around in this hand.
Steve folds. Folding everywhere. We don't want to play this hand anymore, sir. You win. He ain't lying.
Nope. No one's folded.
It's the best bomb I've ever seen.
I wouldn't go that
Done
far.
and over with. Oh, boy.
For the dealer's sake, I hope they're kidding.
I dealt one down in the Omaha game downstairs, the big game. They played an entire 30 minutes of double board bomb pots. By the time I got up, I went to the next table, and I went to put out the first flop, and I almost went to put out the second board. I'm like, oh, different game. Don't do that. I just saw myself like the first rehand for putting out a second board. Kings are very inexpensive this hand, as it's Kennel Club, Kennel Club, Kennel Club, Kennel Club, and Ace High wins. King 9, King 9, King 9, King 9. 5.
Gustavo.
Black and chicken Alfredo. Aha. Yeah, you gotta do the pasta. Did you see the Cotton Eye Joe meme?
That's cute. That is adorable.
Stupid Maple Leafs fans. Have you seen the Cotton Eye Joe meme?
Which one?
The Unsolved Mysteries one?
No, not that one.
Cotton Eye Joe, where did you come from? Where did he go? If you have any information, please contact
Oh,
our
Unsolved Mysteries. I would totally call if there was any chance Robert Stack would answer the answer
Exactly.
the call. The real mystery. How did you lose that golf match in Caddyshack 2? To a guy with the worst slice in golf history.
Everything's on Google.
Yeah. Taking over the world. All right, come on, Jason. Play the K9, or we'll make fun of you. There you go.
It'd have been good last time when the flop came King 9, King 9, 5.
Right.
Red 260.
Get all frozen on Gustavo. Do you want to hit a snowman?
Here comes Alberto with ace 9 suited. Deadpool folds the 7 deuce.
All right, to the flop they go. And, ooh.
Oh, boy.
Oh, pain for the 9s. Pain! A9, K9, 9 on the flop. Gustavo is like, I'm going to move. Get out the way. Get out the way. And it's Marshall's world. Jason's just living in it for now. But he just calls. He does not punish him for his insolence.
You should have.
Turn card of 6. No help. It still does not punish him for his insolence.
Bet your hand, Morpheus.
Chackity. Man, they're so polite. This hand, I mean, you'd think this hand was played in Canada.
Sirs, I need
way
you
over
guys
the
to stop
top.
playing so friendly.
Yeah.
Oh, eh?
So like, oh, did I bet heads up? I'm sorry.
What you talking about?
No, that's just in Ontario.
Oh, yeah. Toot.
I said I do have some friends that are Toronto fans, and I keep telling them, I said, you better win a cup and enjoy Austin Matthews while you can, because I mean he's made it publicly known he wants to go home.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to be the captain of the Arizona Coyotes when his contract is up.
Until they move the Arizona
I was going to say,
Coyotes
assuming
to-
they don't move to Houston. Or, hockey gods willing, Milwaukee.
Oh, Milwaukee.
Love Milwaukee to get a team.
Well, Arizona's really not a.
Nah. Yeah, they're on life support. They need this deal that they're working on to go through.
I don't even know if Houston would be a good location for a hockey team.
Well, the guy who owns the Rockets owns Houston's arena, and he's in the market to buy a team. So,
Oh, I understand the logic behind it. I'm saying I don't know that they'll fill that arena up for hockey either. They don't fill it up for basketball.
well, that's because the
awful.
Rockets are terrible.
And the Coyotes ain't any better.
Well, if they got Austin Matthews next year,
Yeah,
they'd be fantastic. They'd be a hell of a draw.
he would be. The rest of that team's still god awful.
No, but they'll know by this year if they got that new arena deal.
New arena.
Yep.
New arena. Pink Caddy Lady will now be dealt in as we have a new
Wow.
follower of the channel. Welcome.
Four-handed, three of them mystery hands.
Three of them. Two mysteries. Somebody definitely has a 10. And Marshall has like ace-7 with the ace of clubs. Oh, Marshall has 2 pair.
Oh, even better.
Maybe it's Deadpool that has the ace-high flush draw, and I'm just
Jason's all in.
Got my read
Burrows
wrong.
with 2 pair, thinking about it.
Do it. Why don't you do it? Come on. Go to bed.
just
Do it now.
raise to try to force Deadpool out.
600 to go.
Uh-oh, Spadudios. He didn't snap call, so he doesn't have a 10 this time because he snap called with the 10 last time when he won the through-A all-in. Uh-oh, Spadudios. To quote the great Stewie Griffin. 1 million. Oh, yeah, this is definitely like the ace-high flush draw. He's like, man, do I really want to dabble with this right now? Do I really want to go for the super fatality and wreck more souls? He
Probably. A him named Hawk.
Okay. All right. Ace on the turn, deuce on the river,
Yeah, running it twice.
5 on the turn, 7 on the river. Running it 3 times for the Marshall Special, as we call it here at PBKC.
And 2 pair, 2 pair, and a
2
boat.
pair, full house, 2 pair. Yeet.
Well, you know what they say.
Why run it 3 times when you can run it 1 time and get the same result? Yeah. DFS Brett, appreciate you hanging out with us. Enjoy your study session. That's pretty good.
Dessert Wars.
What? It's got some time till that happens, though. Strudel on the bootin'. Strudel on the bootin'. Randy calls with ace-8 offsuit. Gustavo folds. Carson raises with 2 random cards, probably like 5-6 suited.
And, well, guess we're not going to get that Scooby-Doo ending for that hand.
No.
With the mystery. Let's just see who you really are, mister. $35 with Jack 9 from Deadpool.
The pool is dead.
Ooh. 150 with Ace Queen from Gustavo. All right. So Gustavo's got himself a gut shot Broadway, and Deadpool's got top pair.
Top pair. Gustavo.
Now ask me if it stops Gustavo from betting.
No.
How about no, Scott? How about no?
Shh, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Scotty, don't.
Checkity check around, and the river is a 5. So Deadpool's going to take this with the top pair, as long as he don't fold. Okay, slow but sure, Burrow's climbing that VPIP ladder. He's now no longer in last.
I mean,
It's very uncharacteristic for him. But
Yeah.
it is getting up there.
for him still to be that low on the count is very, like, oh. Marshall must either be really, really bored or not getting, like, anything remotely close to being in the realm of play. Yeah.
Ooh. Flops no help for either player. Nor is the turn.
If we looked up
Deadpool's
bad,
got a
if we looked up bad flop in the dictionary, it's
Yeah.
863. Not that Brian's doing anything wrong. It's just 863 is garbage.
9 on the river. Gustavo's going to win with ace high.
Well, seeing how last week it was told to us that Marshall didn't last but about 7 minutes in the stream, maybe he is switching up gears today and playing a different a
Oh,
different
he lasted a
style.
little longer than that. I mean, he spent most of the time sitting next to me. But
True, true. El Burro. Pastor Marshall, whatever nickname he's going by that day. There's a gnat. It literally sat like right here on the microphone, so all I could see was it like twitching. My eye was starting to twitch because I was like, ah!
Seemed very upset about it.
I will find you, and I will kill you. You gnat. Karsten with Jax. Gone. Gone, gone, gone. Burp, 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 burp. So, last night I stayed up too late to watch the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim game because they were the final leg of my parlay. Came away victorious.
Nice.
So I decided to put some of that into today, and
Drinks are on you, buddy.
Minnesota Twins suck. I bet Cleveland, and still a lot of time left. It's only like the fourth or fifth inning, but still.
Risky run.
Oh,
I don't know enough about baseball to feel comfortable betting parlays.
yesterday I went 4 for 4. It was a good day yesterday. Weird because half the league's off today, so it literally limited the available games. So I kind of was almost forced to bet a couple games that were toss-ups. Royale with cheese.
Because, yeah, I mean, what do people in Europe know anything about a quarter pound?
Hey-o.
Such a great movie. All right, Steve hits the top pair on the turn, taking control.
Who loves orange soda? Cal loves orange soda. I'm surprised we haven't seen a Stefimo sighting yet.
Ain't she still on vacation?
She still checks in from time to time, and I think she's home.
Well, if she's home, then she's definitely not checking in because she's probably still asleep for like 5.
Yeah, 15 hours ago she posted she was home playing video games. Yep, she's home.
She's clearly not on PS5 because she hasn't sent me a friend request.
What's your PS5? We'll do it off.
Same as my 4 and my 3. I mean, I've had it forever, and it hasn't changed.
I haven't been friends with you on either.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying I don't know what your handle is. We'll exchange off
All
air.
right.
Patty normally plays tournaments and cash.
Yeah.
I see. The only time I really see her playing cash is if she busts out a tournament early.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she's a prime. I'm gonna say she's a primary tournament player, but we'll dabble in the cash games periodically.
I haven't seen her on the cash game stream. I've only seen her in the tournament stream.
Stream wise, no, she does not normally
Right.
play the stream game, but she does play cash downstairs.
Yeah, she couldn't lose last week.
Not last week or the week before. She couldn't lose. Jeez.
Until she started losing.
and then they chopped it heads up.
Yeah, 8-1 lead in chips. It ended up being even, and then they even chopped. I mean, before that, though, she was running like a freaking demon.
I mean, Yes, exactly. I 100% agree because that's the day that I'll be not here.
Yeah, I don't work Wednesday, and they brought back the free Brightline shuttle bus. So I'll probably take in a few more Marlin games.
July 6th.
Because the big reason why I haven't gone to many Marlin games is the Brightline's nowhere near the stadium.
No.
It's across town, and the Tri-Rail stops running at 9:30.
Yeah, so you're
So
kind of SOL.
you could only go to a matinee Marlin game if
Yeah.
you took the train, unless you want to drive all the way to Miami, just to have nowhere to park. No freeway access. It's all one-way service streets.
Oh, I
down
know.
there where the ballpark is.
Oh, I know. I've driven there enough. Where's my app? Let's see if I can get us decent tickets.
I was gonna say, I'm like, if that's the matchup, I'm like, you know what, I might have to go to that game.
Yeah, that's the game, boys and girls. That's the game. For those of you that missed the beginning of the show, potential lined up if the Marlins do the right thing. It could be Shohei Ohtani versus Sandy Alcantara.
Yeah.
Alcantara. Wow, I can't talk today.
Go Marlins.
Marshall thinks it's hilarious. He loves that pitching matchup.
That's the thing. You would have to take the day off. I don't work
Oh,
Wednesday.
don't worry, I will.
I don't have to. I don't have to miss a day.
Challenge accepted.
I could just go if I wanted.
Section 40, row 8. Where's that at? Just get in the building. Oh, look, it's right down the right field line. Section 40, row 8, $17.
Where you're never going to catch a home run ball with those two pitching, ever, for either team.
buddy, I'm just trying to get in the door. I'll move
Right.
from there.
Kind of like how I did at the Brewer game a couple weeks ago when I was up there.
Well, it's funny.
Well, it was the front row of the upper deck, and there's nobody checking tickets.
No,
So,
no chance.
like two ushers per section downstairs and
Yeah.
all checking all the tickets. So I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
so I can't go downstairs. I got to stay in the upper deck, but
You
pretty
can
much
move
sit where I
around.
want. Yeah.
Yeah. I for my Boston trip, standing room only ticket on the Monster. 2 people up there checking your tickets at all time, making sure you
Yeah.
actually have a ticket for up there. But yeah, no, pretty epic. Yeah, if that actually becomes the pitching matchup, ooh.
Oh, no, we do not have shuttles of any kind, unfortunately,
No.
Silva. That's not much of a walk, though. The Quality Inn on Belvedere? That's only like half a mile, ain't it? And there is the local bus, the Palm Tran, that runs down Belvedere if you really didn't want to walk. I believe it runs every 20 minutes.
Palm Tran.
Because I ain't too proud to take the city bus when I'm on a road trip. In fact, I prefer it. Everybody wants $40 for an Uber. I'm like, I can just spend $2 on the bus and ride the bus.
Yeah, I sucked it up and took a $40 Uber to Fenway and back.
Well, I don't know the transportation in Boston like I do some other cities.
I probably could have.
3 tens for Steve on the flop and a flush draw for Gustavo.
Flush draw.
That's what I did for my
versus trip 10.
hockey road trip this year at St. Louis.
The Lou.
The train goes in the airport. It's actually in the airport, the city train terminal where it stops.
Mm-hmm.
It went right to the station where the
Where the-
arena was on one
Wow.
side of the street and my hotel was on the other. So I'm like, oh, ain't no Ubers here.
Nope. So yeah, no, I'll end up next year when I go to LA for WrestleMania. I'll end up having to rent a car because my mom and my wife are going, and we're gonna go to Disney while we're there.
Nice.
And the new Ram Charger Stadium is here, and Disney's like 30
Way
miles
over
south.
there, yeah, in
so,
Anaheim.
so we're gonna end up staying in Anaheim, and I'll just take the car to the shows whenever I go. So
Nice.
Disney.
Some of my friends still want to do that West Coast swing for hockey, and I'm like, I don't know. I couldn't this year, but maybe next year if the schedule falls right. They flew out to Vegas for the first game, stayed in Vegas, and they rented a van, drove down to L.A. for a back-to-back against the Kings and Ducks, and then drove back to Vegas and then just
Flew out.
yeah. Well, they spent a day or two in
No,
Vegas.
no, of
you know,
course.
to have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, but they went to the
You know,
game
for the
in
rest of the
Vegas.
trip. So when they play Vancouver and Seattle and all that before they come home, they're like, well, we don't have to rush right home. Cats are still on the road.
Wait, you don't want to drive all the way to Seattle and see them play the Kraken? What?
We are winless all
Release
time
the
against
Kraken.
the Kraken. It's the last place, and everybody beat them up except us. 0 for 2 in Seattle.
Release the Kraken. Jason calls. Gustavo folds. Carson, let's go. Marshall giggling like a wounded hyena with 7 deuce folds.
Yeah, I guess they're not playing 7 deuce this
No.
game. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Steve calls. Randy checks with 5. As I start yawning.
So 5s, not much there for 5s.
Jacks are good.
Yeah. Yep.
King 8 has a backdoor straight draw. Folds. Steve with his 4 and a diamond draw. Randy folds 5s. We'll go heads up to the turn. Ace of hearts. No, ace of diamonds, I'm sorry. I'm blind as F. Not a good day for Jason. Bomb pot.
Brian's like, get me the flip out of here.
Can't say bomb in an airport. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Bomb, 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 bomb. And in comes Ashley.
Which one? Oh. Not Ashley the Destroyer. But that's okay. We only want Ashley the Destroyer
Tournaments.
for the tournaments. Yeah, save her for the tournament.
Save her to crush souls.
Eight buckaroos. Allowing Marshall to put things into perspective for you is a very
Indeed.
dangerous game.
It's not the most dangerous game, but it's a very dangerous game.
I didn't say it was the most dangerous. I just said it was a dangerous game.
So they're not all movie jokes. There's some literary jokes.
Literature.
Me read good.
Ban tan tan, ban river river. The river is on fire.
No, it's only in Cleveland, and it's a lake.
It's not just the lake that's on fire. It's the entire organization.
I thought for sure they were going to change their name to the Cleveland baseball team. That would have been epic.
I thought that the Browns were going to change their name to the Cleveland Dumpster Fires, but whatever. Cleveland Baseball Club. Baseball Organization. They would have been better if they would have just changed their name to the Cleveland Windians. Just put a W in front of it. What's the difference? Win, 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 win. The Windians.
This is nuts.
And just yawning my face off over here. Don't worry about me, guys. Yeet. He didn't go yet. Stevie did not go yet. A bunch. The bet is a bunch.
$500. Is it South Park nice?
Oh, that's nice.
Nice. Nice.
So, R. Kelly, 30 years in prison.
Well, he was naughty.
He was a very bad man. All right, I think we're back to our regularly scheduled game now. $20 on the button. $20 on the button. 5, 10. Oh, okay. He wants to go home. Nope, not sending you home just yet, Jason.
You're stuck with us for a while.
King deuce, jack 5. All of it in the muck. Folds around to Steve, who calls with jack 8. Randy folds his jack 4. Jason calls with... Oh, new breaking news.
New breaking news.
USC and UCLA to the Big Ten is essentially done and expected to be announced sooner rather than later.
Again, that travel schedule is going to be hell.
Oh, it's going to be brutal.
See, it's going to.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see UCLA play in like Iowa in December.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
So it's going to push Purdue to the east. So at least Purdue and Indiana will be in the same division again. The two Indiana schools, they broke up. But how they joke around about Southern teams playing in Green Bay in December, that's going to be a thing. USC or UCLA having to go to Wisconsin in
A pimp named Hawkins
December.
from Indiana. Deadpool has aces.
Nice. It was facing a raise, and it's a re-raise.
And went to the University of Indiana.
3X. Oh. Then he'd know. I mean, doesn't it suck to not be in the same division as your state rival in conference play?
How's it going to feel to host UCLA and USC in the middle of December?
Well, they probably won't. Because Indiana's in the east. No, but one of them's in the east and one of them's in the west. Did I get it backwards? Is Indiana in the west? And Purdue in the east? I know they're not in the same division. No, I mean in football.
No.
No, I mean in basketball, it's all one hodgepodge, and all the other sports.
Oh, Randy hit a set.
Nice. Oh. Oh.
Yes, in Big Ten football.
Yeah. Oh, running it twice, but unless an ace comes along, it's not going to help much.
Nope.
Nope, the 10 scoop.
We like to call this the scoop-a-loop portion of the show.
No, but a pit main hog, no, that means the game is guaranteed. Now Purdue and Indiana will be in the same division in football.
Correct.
Because Purdue's got to go east to make room for UCLA and USC.
Correct.
Because they're not going to put Wisconsin or Illinois in the east.
No,
That's
God,
for sure.
You put Minnesota in the East?
Why? That's further west.
Buddy, I didn't say it was going to make sense. They're putting 2 teams from California in the Big
Right.
Ten. Does it anything make
Where the
sense?
westernmost team currently is Nebraska.
You know, I would love a Western Conference that had Northwestern, UCLA, USC, Minnesota, Nebraska.
You're going to see it. That's what the West is going to be.
So the East every year is going to be a juggernaut to try to get to the Big Ten title game.
Right. It is. There's like 4 good teams out there. And it's always the same. The Big Ten title game, which one of these 4 powerhouse teams is going to play
Iowa.
Wisconsin?
Or Iowa.
Iowa was one time. It's been Wisconsin like 8 of the last 9 years.
Wasn't it Iowa this year?
Yeah. I mean, Wisconsin would always win the West and then get stomped by either Michigan or Ohio State or Penn State that one year that they won it.
The Pennsylvania State University.
Like, oh, Wisconsin. They'll win that Big Ten title game someday.
Just wait until like half of the bottom half of each
I mean, just
division.
statistically, they get so many chances. They got to trip over one at least once.
Rutgers and Notre Dame are just like, what did we do? Why?
I was going to say, if Notre Dame were to end their football independence, why wouldn't they go to the Big Ten? Why would they go to the ACC?
Because they can win the ACC every year.
No,
Especially now that
it
Trevor
would make more
Lawrence-
sense for Notre Dame to go to the Big Ten. All right, to the flop. Deadpool's got the top pair.
Isn't Creighton in Indiana as well?
What?
We're going to an Indiana.
Yes, Notre Dame is, Butler is, Ball State it is? Okay.
Isn't Creighton in Indiana as well? Aren't they near like Indianapolis?
I thought Creighton was in Ohio. Butler's in Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Boo, Butler, boo.
The Butler with the wrench.
Well, no, I haven't been able to boo Butler in a long time. Former conference rival of my my school,
FAU.
the UW Milwaukee.
Ooh.
I went to 2 universities, UWM and FAU.
USC and UCLA are joining the Big Ten as early as 2024.
It's great for the current Big Ten West teams. I mean, nice warm game in LA every year. Every year, because, I mean, they won't travel to both teams every year. They'll alternate. They'll go to one, and then they'll host the other.
It'll be for the 23 football season and the 2023-2024 school year.
I mean, I didn't go to that University of Wisconsin, but I went to a University of Wisconsin, the one in Milwaukee. And I got to tell you, if you're going to play an outdoor sport, it's great to get a guaranteed road game in LA.
So
they're going to love that.
So sorry for more sports news. ESPN is reporting the Nets general manager is working with Kevin Durant and business manager, Rich Kellman on finding a trade partner still for Kevin Durant, even though Kyrie Irving decided to opt in.
Yeah, lots going on. And you thought it was just going to be baseball, the current sports
did.
news. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Lightning are trying to find a team that McDonough will waive his no-trade clause for.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck with that contract. He's 33, 4 years, $6.5 million per. Hard pass. So I said, you just hate on the Lightning because they win. I'm like, well, I'm waiting for them to fall into the deepest circles of salary cap hell, and it's happening. they want to get a guy to waive his no trade clause, and 6.5 a year in a no income tax state. Good luck.
How long before the Pac-12 just doesn't exist anymore?
Well, they'll just go back to being the Pac-10.
No, I'm just saying from a statement of like Oregon is their best, is their #1 school now.
Nah. Are we talking just football, or are we talking athletics overall?
No, I'm saying from the football perspective.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Utah is gaining on them. Utah's getting pretty good.
Yeah, what I'm saying is from a marketing
Oh, yeah.
and recognizable standpoint, it's
They're like, bunch of Mormons. I'm like, no, that's BYU.
yeah, that's the other.
That's BYU.
That's the other Utah school.
That's not Utah.
That's the other school in that state. No, but definite way that things are going crazy in the collegiate world right now. Could you imagine in a world where both of those schools join the Big Ten permanently? It's the middle of April. Maryland has to travel to UCLA
Angeles, yeah.
for a baseball series.
Oh. Brutal.
Oh, it's gonna be such brutality for those people trying to plan this. Do we just stay in California and play USC the weekend after? Just get them both out of the way at the same time.
Exactly.
Bryce Harper is a Mormon.
Mm.
I thought it said moron, and then I was like, why? What did he do this time besides break his hand?
All right, got a couple of flush draws here. Steve with an 8, Deadpool with a 4, and nobody knows what the flip Jason's got.
I'm going to guess he has Jack of Hearts, Deuce of Diamonds.
Nope. I think if he had the Jack of Hearts, he'd have stuck around.
Really, you think?
Another Hote.
It's a hot.
Yeah, in
Fold
Boston
your
it is.
4. Joe Musgrove is the best pitcher in Major League Baseball. I have him on my fantasy team, so I'm cool with it. He's been good for me. He's legitimately like, do I have this? Is my 4 good enough? Telemarketer? Oh, we should have answered it and interviewed them like they were on the show. Hello.
Welcome, our first call-in guest.
Yes. How did you know
Our
we were
PBK
live?
live stream. Hey, what's your name? Where are you from?
Are you trying to call me for my extended car warranty? Because I just got off the phone with them.
That's the irony. I have an extended car warranty.
I know. That's what I'm
You know,
saying.
through my bank that I've got
I
my
just got off the phone
note
with
through.
them.
I'm like, I'm good. I'm good till about 175,000 miles. God willing, the car lasts that long. That would be awesome.
Guys, yeah, this isn't going to work out. We need to abort this mission. He knows about the used car warranty thing.
Just think, because I don't really, I'm kind of getting over my fear of flying, so I don't, drive across the country much anymore. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, just have some liquid courage, take a 3-hour plane ride, not a 20-hour drive.
See, I've said this, and our illustrious friend, Miss Steffi Moe, is
Yeah.
the worst at it. She's like, "Oh, let's all go to Vegas. I'll drive." No.
The hell?
No.
Is there a town just named Vegas in Florida?
Does Gustavo not want to show his 7?
I mean, I'd be a little
6.
embarrassed if,
Oh
if
my
I'm
God!
being
He's
honest.
gonna win both boards with 6-7.
Shut up. He is
That's
not.
gross.
What?
That's gross.
Oh.
Ooh, hold on. I gotta look at my other card. Maybe I win. Oh. Do, 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 do.
Durr.
Flush.
No.
No, I'm saying, but he has a flush and he has a pair of 7s for the
Right.
progressive scoop-a-loop.
Pure evil.
Oh yeah, definitely evil. Hadouken. I enjoy 6-7 just going here. Let's gamble.
Yeah. Definite gamble.
I would also like to partake in a little bit of the gamble here. Thank you.
because when my brother moved from Vegas to Milwaukee, he drove.
The land of 1,000 beers?
1,000?
Million?
1,000 kind, maybe. It's definitely more than 1,000 beers.
Land of a jillion.
I could tell you all about it because I took the brewery tour so many times. I've got it practically memorized because they used to give you 3 beers of anything they made.
Free beers or three beers?
3 free beers. It's both. Every time you took the tour, and you could take the tour as many times as you wanted.
Sign me up for another one, guys.
That's how me and my friends drank when we were in college. College kids ain't got no damn money.
You know, guys,
We just went down to the brewery.
We're just going to go ahead and take this tour one more time. Can you guys start over?
Then a couple of years ago, I went back and I said, for old time's sake, let me go down to the brewery. And they did the same thing. Yeah, you can take the tour as many times as you want. However, sign this form, and you can only have beer once.
What?
And I was like, why is that? And they're like, well, a bunch of college kids used to come around years ago, and they would just do that. And I was like, oh. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, me and my friends, I guess we kind of ruined it for everybody.
That was me.
I didn't tell the other tour people that.
Whoa, illegal drugs. This is taking a turn.
A pimp named Hawk. Me and my friend, we weren't the only ones doing it. Because
Yes, you were.
there was like a group of like 20 other people there, and we all. It was just basically one big group of us taking the tour like 6 times.
I mean,
drinking.
I feel like that's the brewery's fault because,
Right.
like,
They know what we were doing.
yeah, they must have been like, wait a minute, weren't you just here? You're right, I was, and I'm back from Mo.
Yep. Yeah, then you had to sign a thing. You would get a ticket. You'd show the ticket. Then you could get your 3 beers. And I'm like, Boo. Yeah, boo.
Oh, aces for Randy. Hello.
I mean, the tour guide was cool with it. They're like, who's here to learn about the fascinating way we brew beer for all over the world? Boo.
Who's here to
Who's
drink?
here for the free beer? Yay!
J Nate, I'm not actually sure. I know next week we do not have a cash game
The cash game next
scheduled
week is
because of
preempted.
the 100K guarantee multi-flight event
Yeah,
that
we're gonna
starts
have a
on
multi-flight.
Thursday. I will ask that tall Josh when I see him and see if there's anything in the works. So just bear with us,
Should
and I
be
will.
our regularly scheduled cash game should be back 2 weeks from today. Emphasis on should.
Should.
Nothing is guaranteed.
So I will. We'll talk to Josh. Phoenix and Miami are 2 of the teams that Kevin Durant has on his wish list, according to sources at ESPN.
Yeah. Well, if he comes to Miami, I hope he's ready to play for the veteran minimum.
Ace King for Karsten.
I mean, I wouldn't mind KD in town. Can he play nice with Jimmy Butler, though? That'd be the biggest question.
I just keep telling everyone that talks about my team wants Kevin Durant, and this is also coming from a Celtics fan who he has talked to both Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown about playing in Boston with them. There's only one basketball.
Right. All right, Deadpool's got himself a chip 9s.
$75. Johnny 5. King. No, that's a deuce. Three nines is good. The grind crew will be here. It's a guide dog. It just fell asleep during its like initiation photo. He's like, this is a good place to guide you to. Right here to take a nap.
My broadcast partner is killing me with cuteness. It's like my kryptonite.
We appreciate you guys coming. It should be a lot of fun this coming up week. Got about an hour left in this stream with us. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me and Matt. It's been a lot of fun. Chat's been booming. We've been talking about the Big Ten realignment. We got a raise to 80 from Queens via Deadpool. And it folds around.
Well, we are now.
Nah, I mean, you just, he's the good ship lollipop.
He's the good Steve Lollipop.
Ooh,
Yeah, see?
even better.
Yeah, exactly.
Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, la 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 la.
Every time he wins a hand, we're so doing that.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's like, why would you put that out there when you know we're listening?
Combo breaker.
All right. We don't get to see what Lollipop's got. Card reader's not reading them. He did put them in the box, though. All right. We don't know what Steve's got, but we do know Carson's got a queen for top pair, and he's going to bet it.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lollipop. Fold, fold, fold.
What kind of lollipop do you think?
Oh, that's definitely a
Is they're
blow
talking
pop.
about a blow pop or
That's definitely
a
a blow
Tootsie
pop.
Pop or? Yeah, it wasn't just a clever commercial. Yeah, the owl, they couldn't figure out how many licks it took to get to the center. No, I mean, right. Nobody knows.
You're welcome.
'Cause I'm-
Because now it's stuck in my head.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them in Halloween one year, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to answer the question, and I'm going to be a hero. And
And then-
I went through like 50 of them, and no, crunched every
3
damn
minutes
time.
in, you're just like, and it's gone.
Because I kept thinking, I'm like, does it take just to get to the center if I work on one side? Or do I have to, like,
The
do
whole
all
thing?
of the whole thing? Yeah, I was like, how does this even work?
90 with 5-7 suited.
Right. And I always just, but every time I lost count, I'm like, well, fuck it.
I'll start over. Oh, wow. Kings for El Barro. Don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything crazy, Marshall.
Oh, sorry. I accidentally used our one F word for our PG-13 rating.
I didn't even hear it. Told on yourself.
I know.
175. Retu 60. Oh, 5-7 of clubs makes the call. Heads up to a flop. 8-4 queen.
I wasn't the best hockey player, but
But I am a super fan. Any of the last 4 sixes?
everybody was always faster than me. But if they were dumb enough to take an odd angle where I could get them to the boards, ooh, I made my presence known.
Oh, his range is 100%. He smashes this card.
Two fit, two fold. Huh. Well, only if they make it to a featured or final table at our multi-flight,
Fly.
because that's the streaming schedule.
Yeah, I don't get
We
it
got
either,
next
a
week,
Pimp
yeah.
named Hawk. I mean, I like to dabble around with my suited connectors, but I don't know that I like to dabble around that much.
All in with that straight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a good hand. I agree. He luckboxed that one.
It is a terrible hand. That was terrible. But then it was great.
Yeah, that's true. You ain't lying. Kings are the axe murderer. The worst card I could look at right now is the 5 of clubs. Like this. Fold. That's how. Oh, Karsten. Fold. Fold, 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 fold. Marshall, fold your hand. Oh, okay. So he has 5-7
See,
now.
why
Cool.
would you
Fold.
give him that information? Yeah, well, that weather outside don't scare me.
Oh, the
The light-
weather outside is frightful.
The Lightning have already taken all they're going to take from me this year. So. Said, you ain't getting no more out of me, so you can thunder and lightning all you want. You got all you're going to get.
Cooler. Igloo cooler. Oh, the weather outside is weather.
See, yeah, it's another reason you shouldn't worry about the weather in beautiful, sunny South Florida. If you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes.
It's going to change.
Yeah, you'll get something different.
I hate clouds. Well, guess what? It's sunny. I love rain. It's sunny. I hate rain. It's pouring.
No, I mean, it was like that when I was driving into work this morning. It was
Yep.
bright, sunshiny,
Yep.
and raining.
Yes.
Not a cloud in the sky, and it was raining.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. It'll go from hot to hotter because of the humidity. It's like, oh, how hot is it there? It's 88. What's the humidity? 9,000%.
Can you believe that they still classify air conditioning as a luxury item?
No.
They've cleared,
Necessity.
whoever did that has never been to Florida.
Necessity.
Pim Name Hawk says June, July. I'm like, forget June, July. You need AC in February down here.
The only time you don't need it is there's a 2-week stretch at the end of December into the beginning of January where it's nice out. Other than that, air conditioning all the time.
So I'm surprised the Panthers had such bad attendance for so long. Sure, the team was lousy, but
It was cold.
it was nice and cool. You don't got to pay for AC.
Exactly.
Come into the nice, cool ice rink for a few hours and just chill.
Wear a long sleeve shirt for the first time in 7 years. I have to pack a jacket. Where are you going? Hockey game. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Clock. Oh, am I not allowed to call that from the commentary booth? My bad. I love you, Marshall. Definitely showed you the 7. I mean, 6-7's in his range, 7-5's in his range, and we're... Yeah, what a pimp named Hawk said. Fling it. Fling it off the table.
This reminds me of that Titanic meme. when Marshall finally acts on his hand. It's been 84 years.
There was plenty of room on that door. Fold.
See, if this really was a rated R broadcast, I'm
I
pretty sure
would've
you would have called him. And he calls to the Strizate. Well, no, you have to show it when you get called.
Nice hand, sir. Nice hand.
I was going to say, we got a new dealer. This new dealer's down was actually due to start 10 minutes ago, but then...
Clock. We were a little delayed.
I started looking at the clock. I'm like, when is the show over? It's all like he's going to outlast the show. Not quite.
Just shut the
They'll
stream
be-
off.
they'll be
while
all
he's
like,
still
we'd love to
making
show
a
you the
decision.
end of this, but we've run out of time.
We gotta
here.
go, guys.
We'll tune into tomorrow's show.
We'll let you know what happened. We'll fill you in on tomorrow's episode of. Oh, we're not leaving yet. We're not leaving yet.
No,
we still got 30 minutes.
We're just kidding.
We're just trolling. We trolling.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna play my hand in a timely fashion. Just not gonna do it. Well, 6 on both boards. Nobody with a 6 so far that we can see.
Randy's got double straight draws with a straight flush draw on the bottom board. Even though one of his blockers for the straight flush is out. Deadpool has a flush draw on the bottom. Gustavo. Folds. 8 of clubs. Yeet. Oh. Ooh, 8 of diamonds.
You were close.
Corey now
Randy could really use a 7 or a duck on that bottom
elbow
board.
dropping.
A 3 or an 8. Yes, he's getting his
Steve.
straight outs on opposite boards.
Yes.
He's doing it backwards.
Deadpool still has a flush draw on the top board with the king 6, 7, 10. Randy looks pained. Pain. Waking up and choosing violence.
Clubber Lang style.
Put your cards in the box. River cards. Yeet. Oh, never mind. He hasn't called yet. Those are my favorite. I have an insane hand, but I just can't call. Then obviously your hand isn't as insane as you thought it was. Am I right for that thought process, Matt?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I have like this sick, like, super redraw. So you have nothing.
Right.
All right. All right. Stupid card reader. Not working.
Well, I believe Kenny Rogers said you have
got
to know when to hold them
when to hold
and know when to fold them.
I know when to fold 'em.
You know, we have a great sound system here at PBKC, at least down in the cash room, that plays a list of various music of various genres. Ironically, in 13 years, I have never heard The Gambler by Kenny Rogers.
Neither have I.
And you've been here longer than me.
No.
You were here when I got here.
No.
Oh.
I've been here for 7 years.
Where's my brain?
No, actually, no.
I was gonna say,
Almost
yeah,
9 years
so
now.
7. That doesn't sound right.
Wow, I'm so tired. Yeah, probably 9 years
I don't know
now.
a lot of Washington Capitol fans among my coworkers.
Yeah.
Yet, so I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think I'm at the 9.
And Barry Trotz played everybody. He's like, psych, I'm not coaching next year. Because it didn't make sense. He comes out and he says, I'm either going to coach in Florida or Boston. And I'm like, well, obviously Florida has the better chance at the Cup with the roster versus Boston. So I'm like, of course he's coming here.
Facts.
And then he didn't come here and we got Paul Maurice. So I'm like, wait, he's going to Boston? And then he's like, nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just not going to coach next year.
I would much rather travel here or here, and guess what? I'm not going to go to either.
Like, well, I mean, he looked like he was getting a little burnout. So coaches are starting to do that in hockey now. Quenneville had almost a whole year off before coming down here. Maurice, same thing, almost a whole year off before coming down here. And looks like Trotz wants to take a year off, see what's what. They're like, it was a fluke. He won 1 cup. And I'm like, yeah, but he went to the Islanders, dude. And he took a team with mediocre talent to 2 East Finals.
Yeah.
And lost half his team to injury and had to start on a 13-game road trip. So,
True.
Of course, they were knocked out before Thanksgiving.
True.
Spoiler alert, everybody was knocked out before Thanksgiving in the East.
Yeah.
We knew the 8 teams since Thanksgiving. We just didn't know the order.
True. Nutter.
And they fired him. I'm like, what? You're going to put that on him?
Gustavo.
I was hoping we were going to get him. Barry Trotz.
I love Barry.
Won a cup with Washington. Took a so-so Nashville team to the final a couple years prior to that. I said, look at the talent on this roster. He could do a masterful job.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course, that's what I'm saying about Paul Maurice. They're like, Maurice has never won anything. He went to 1 final. I'm like, yeah, but look at the teams in Carolina and Winnipeg that he had. Did he ever have a good team on any of that? The best one?
He wasn't very deep in those.
That team he took to the final was the best team he had, and they were
That's what I'm saying,
average
They weren't
best.
deep at all.
Yeah, they had 1 good scoring line, and Cam Ward had the year of his career, and that's it. And then they ran into the wings and got stomped.
We have 2 random mystery hands, as both of the cards didn't read on either guy's hands. A Burrow 3-bet to 260. Gustavo folds.
There is a count, R. Silva, but it is not on our system, I believe. It's on the system in the production
Hold on.
booth.
Let's wait for the graphics to start. Most of the time, if you check the right hand corner,
Right?
there will say hand number whatever.
Ah, okay. Because I know it's on the display up in the booth.
Yep.
That's where I've seen it. I don't think I've seen one down here.
Just
But I could
wait.
be wrong.
Wait for it to. Let's see if when he hits go. Oh, hand 74.
Oh, see, I'm wrong.
Hey,
74. It is hand 74.
Han 74. Oh, he's got 96. Suited. Marshall with 10-7 suited. Raise. No problem, Marsilva. 285. Gustavo folds.
All right. Carson with a suited AK. Let's see if it's a good day. And Carson flopped the top pair.
Ace King.
And throws out a big bet, and that's all she wrote.
Gustavo.
With
Pocket fives. Gonna
fives. That's
raise it. Better than the other hand he's been raising with. I will say that. Marshall does not 3-bet him this time. The last couple raises that he's been 3-bet by Marshall. Marshall takes down the easy one. Worst hand in poker. Wow. Now we're using abbreviations here at PBKC. See what I did there? 20 straddle. Steve, the one at a time call from Lollipop Steve. We don't know what Lollipop has.
no. Enough to call.
Raise from Ace
Says,
10.
you know what? We're not going to play for 20 bucks, guys. Come on. What kind of game we playing?
Come on.
Lollipop, lollipop.
Calling.
How the-
Thunderbolts
I
of
can't-
lightning, very, very frightening.
In June, after the hockey season, I still can't get away from the frickin' lightning.
Nope. Enjoy. Jack 8 deuce. I wonder if he has a jack. The lollipop stick.
Probably.
Great job, Beavis. Bet. 280. We're about to find out. Is he chewing the gum from that decrepit blow pop? Because if so, like
Yeah,
that's
after saying how bad it was, that would be a bit of a head scratcher for me.
oh god. How's it feel to chew on rocks? Because that's what it's like. This is a good rock. No, it's not. It's awful. It broke 3 of your teeth. Ooh, playing for stacks, he said.
Lollipop.
Lollipop.
Dun, dun, dun.
We got to figure out what hand is going to be the lollipop.
All right.
We need something that looks like a lollipop stick or something. Queen Jack. No.
Kind of lollipops you've been eating. You think Queen Jack looks like one?
Jack with the stick and.
No, Jack is a candy cane.
Something with a 7?
Need
I don't
something
know.
better. No, 7s are hockey sticks. Don't touch that
No,
one.
I said a single 7, not
Yeah,
two
okay.
7s.
Well, Randy's got top pair there against a mystery hand from Gustavo. No. See, Mikey B has time bending powers, not lollipop.
Facts.
I had a huge collection
Dude.
of lollipops.
Dude, my hands are huge.
Our pre-flop race presented by James. 29% for Gustavo, 24 for Karsten, all the way down to Randy at 5%. Thanks, James, for putting that stat up there so we could talk about something. If not, we're going to ask Lollipop Steve what the next flavor of lollipop was going to be. I was going to go with the illustrious green apple blow pop, but I digress. Here we are. Deadpool folds ace deuce. Steve calls with 2 random cards, probably a lollipop. Gustavo with 6-7 of clubs, looking like he's going to raise to 85. And he does. As it was so elegantly put by El Burrow, the whip is in Karsten's hand. He folds. Marshall calls with 3s. Steve with 8-6. 8-6, too many lollipops. Let's go. 8-6 is now the lollipop.
No.
No?
No.
Why not? He ate 6 too many lollipops. Buddy, all we can do is laugh.
Love of God.
All we can do is laugh to get through this.
And, oh my, that's not a very helpful flop for anyone.
Now,
Well,
So really-
gave Gustavo the flush draw.
rose-colored glasses. Burp, 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 chicka, burp, burp, burp. Toaster strudel. Deadpool folds. Heads up. Deuce 10-6. Marshall now has a straight draw on top of hitting any of his pairs.
Yep.
8 outs. As the 3 and 4 of clubs are both dead. Went to showdown percentage. Carson at 36. Deadpool, 34%. Randy, 0. Sorry, I didn't know that 0 was a number that was real in this game, but here it is.
Boo hiss.
Boo hiss what?
Washington Capitals were picked to play in the Stadium Series, not the Florida Panthers.
That boy good.
Yeah, whatever.
Buddy, you don't want to go to
Whatever.
to North
Does
Carolina.
everybody get an outdoor game but us?
You don't want to go to North Carolina.
Well, apparently you do. You're all excited.
I didn't say I was going to the game. I'm just excited that we're going to be in the outdoor game.
Oh, I'd have gone.
Oh, I know you would have, but you don't want to go to North Carolina.
I've been to Raleigh before. Of course, it was in the summer when I went.
Lived in South Carolina for 5 years.
Right.
I'm good. I'm good on going in that region for a little while. Hard pass.
Not getting anything I want. Probably not going to get my preseason doubleheader in Nashville either. They're sending Nashville to Finland for the global preseason series.
Ew.
Yeah.
Is there normally a doubleheader in
Yeah, they do a doubleheader. They've done it every year for the last 10 years.
them in Nashville?
Yeah, alternating. It was here last year. So I was going to go up there, even though it's preseason. 2 hockey games for the price of 1.
Ship it.
Nobody goes, at least to the day game, because it was always on a Tuesday. So Tuesday at 2 o'clock, most people are working. Pretty much get a section to myself in Nashville. Night game was pretty well attended. So not getting anything I want. My next best hope, the Chicago Blackhawks have announced they are going to play 1 game in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
In October. So now I'm hoping the Panthers are the opponent. Although it is unlikely. Smart money's on Nashville
I was
or
going to say
Minnesota.
Minnesota is probably more in play for that.
Well, Nashville
If I had
has
to
their AHL affiliate in Milwaukee, so
That's
kind of
true.
give it a neutral ice
Yeah,
feel.
I could see that. Miller Park.
No, it's not an outdoor game. No, they're just going to play it in the Bucks Arena.
Oh, that's why I was asking where, like.
Well, Miller Park is where the baseball team is.
I'm aware. It was more like, are they going to play it in Miller Park, or are they going to play it where the basketball team plays?
Yep. No, heck no. If Wisconsin ever got an NHL outdoor game, it would not be at Miller Park.
No, it'd be at Lambeau.
Yeah, put it in Lambeau.
So
They tried it. Even though they don't have a team, they did it for a college hockey
So
game.
Marshall has made his straddle into a flower.
A flower, yeah, flower button straddle. It's purty. I mean, it's not a lollipop, but, you know, it's purty.
Lollipop, lollipop, la, la, la,
No, they sold out
What was that? Penn
close.
State.
They sold out close to 80,000 seats for a college hockey game at Lambeau.
Yeah, wasn't that
between
like Penn State and
Wisconsin? It was Wisconsin and Michigan.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, Wisconsin. We don't think Wisconsin could support an NHL team. I'm like, what?
But you think Arizona can? That's cute.
It's too close to Chicago. I'm like, no self-respecting cheesehead roots for a Chicago team ever. Move the Coyotes to Milwaukee, and it will be not quite a crosstown rivalry, but they're about an hour and a half down the expressway from each other.
Marshall 3 bets to 385.
We've just been saluted. Salute back.
Deadpool. Is Deadpool going to call?
Well, we can't see what El Burro has. But
We can't see what Lollipop has either.
Yeah, they're putting their cards in the box, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Hoping that the new decks show up by our stream next week. One can only hope, right? Heads up to the flop. Ace-3 of clubs versus a random card. Deadpool checks. What will Pastor Marshall do here with 2 random cards?
I assure you, I have no idea.
I have no idea what that means. Where's Homer Simpson at when I need him? I have no idea.
Fictitious, so he's probably not anywhere. I know. I'm sorry. I just couldn't resist. You guys can't see his face right now, but he's giving me the he's giving me that Daffy Duck, you're despicable look.
Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Shut up. I'm jealous you got the outdoor game and I didn't. Yeah. We're enemies again. No, I'm just kidding. We're not enemies.
Only whenever we actually play each other.
Right.
Which, at this rate, will be probably like the middle of October.
I don't know. All 3 games were
Late
right
last year.
away. No, they.
Oh,
like,
no, yeah, no. I'm
The
saying
regular
year-
season.
Yes, the year before, we played the last day of the regular season. The last game of the regular season, we played each other, but I think it was in D.C. But yeah, this year's were all done by like November.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
I thought it was an East Final preview myself. Turned out to be a
Arsilva, they
first
have
round
their
preview.
Arsilva, they have their own tip box.
Yes, we don't share.
Yeah, so they're putting it in their own box. During the double board bomb pot, you'll see them take rake. That's another reason why they reach behind. There's a rake box down there.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
Drugs are bad, okay.
Especially marijuana. Marijuana's bad. Okay.
Steve says 1 bomb pot and I'm gone. Thanks for playing, Randy. Safe travels wherever you may go. Did you just blast yourself in the face with that? Oh, in the thumb. Yeah. Blast your hand. Yep. Muppet Babies. Can't say bomb in an airport.
Well, we're across the street from the airport, so he'll get away with it.
Facts. Marshall hates him. That's a lie. Ooh, lucky fish.
Whoa, I know. Getting a little personal there.
Getting a little testy.
I don't think he's making a hero of himself. And I'd know something about that.
Super fan.
Was so happy when they put zeros on the tip boxes for the single digits, and I'm like, oh, no, 03 is mine forever now. I had to fight Ramona for it, but
just take it home with you. This is mine.
No, I showed her this. I said, no, that's my number in my jersey. I said, so can I please have 03? You didn't want it for forever. I'm like, well, it was just 3 before. Now it's 0-3. Because they put zeros on all the single digits.
True.
I said, so now I really, really want it. And they actually labeled the boxes properly for 3-card and for the hosts, and so we don't have box 69 anymore. It stops literally at 68. I was like, come on. You're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Now do it.
What? No, where's he going? Rabble, rabble, rabble.
All right. All right, back to us. Hey guys, it was a lot of fun today.
Indeed.
Ton of fun.
Yeah, that's, and we like letting you guys hang out with us. It's
was
a
a
fun
good time.
show
We appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
when the fans play along.
Yes, we're back tomorrow. Approximately, I'm gonna guess a 5 to 5:30 start time.
Ish.
Maybe 6-ish, depending on.
Yeah, I've been saying 6-ish.
Yeah,
last couple of weeks.
6 just sounds probably right.
But definitely like us and subscribe.
Yes, please
and
do all
you'll
that
get
stuff.
notifications when we go live, just in case it starts like crazy early and we
Tomorrow,
don't see it coming.
Tomorrow we have the illustrious return of Steffi Mo.
Steffi Mo's back.
In the broadcast
Yay.
booth. She'll be joined by Ernest. Special shout out to our production crew today, Brian G and James, who hung out and did a great job. Ooh, the camera got blurry because I moved.
Yeah, don't move.
No fast movements. Me and fast movements.
Say,
in
we're
the
in
same
sunny
sentence.
South Florida. You're supposed to be wearing shades, dude.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Gotta protect my eyeballs.
Do I look cool now? Nah.
I wear my sunglasses at night. To quote the great Orange Cassidy,
Come on. No, I'm not gonna say it.
bye guys.